Hello everybody, my name is Tim. I'm one of the gardeners here at Longwood Gardens, and we're here to talk about a unique project that we're doing for the first time in the garden's history. And that is we're joining forces with the Pennsylvania Hort Society to grow a giant water platter out of season in the middle of winter for their show at the Philadelphia Flower Show this February. The giant water platters that you see in here are actually Longwood hybrid water platters that were developed in 1961 by crossing the two species that are known in South America. If you look closely at these leaves, you'll notice that the leaves are quite large. They're the largest member of the water lily family, with leaves reaching upwards of 4 or 5 feet or more. I'm going to throw on the leaf here some seeds. Back in November, we actually started this project by growing plants from seeds. As you can see, the seeds are about the size of a small pea seed. Once they germinate, they grow very rapidly. These plants are summer plants and need full sun and warm weather. So how do we go about trying to get something for the show in a timely manner so that by February we would have plants that represent the hybrid water platter that you're looking at here. So from November till now, you can see what they've done. The leaves are reaching a little over 4 feet right now in diameter, and we hope they don't get much bigger because they'll be harder to transplant. Here, our carpentry staff has been working closely with us to develop insulated boxes and a method of shipping these guys. The picture you'll see in the video actually shows you the box that they actually ship them in, as well as the methods of shipping. When they get to be this size, one of the hard parts about this is how do you handle these things without ripping them. If you take a look at this leaf that I actually pulled out, you'll see that the underside of this leaf has not only is it a network of veins, but there also are thorns on here that are as sharp as roses. So not only do we have to figure out how to handle them, we have to figure out how to keep the plant from tearing itself apart with these thorns. The petiole, which you see here, has thorns on it. And the underside here on the midribs also have heavy thorning, which presents a problem when trying to move these plants. Right out here in the middle, you'll notice a new leaf coming up. You'll see how crinkly the foliage is. This is actually a leaf that's just starting to expand. As they reach full size, you'll notice that there are no more wrinkles left in it. The plant itself kind of just stretches to reach its full size. The pots we're growing them in right now are about 12 inches in diameter. The ultimate size is probably going to be 15 or 18-inch pots that we're going to bring to the show. I can hold this up for you and you'll get a chance to see the crown of the plant. You can see how the new leaves coming out right here. This one here is recently expanded. To get to full size, it only takes about 4 or 5 weeks from the time it emerges until the time it reaches full size. So the leaves that are developing now are probably going to be the leaves that you'll see at the show. The leaves that you see here are just photosynthesizing and providing strength for the crown of that plant. You can see the roots when I held it up, the roots are dangling out of the pot. They're asking to be repotted right now. Yeah, one of the things that we are still unsure about with this show is whether or not we're going to have flowers at the show. If they do, boy, what an experience that would be, because the flowers can be up to 10 or 12 inches in diameter. Look like a giant magnolia flower. On the first night that it flowers, it's kind of a creamy white, and it has a very strong pineapple scent to it. Then it would close up and reopen the second night, and it would actually be more pink in color. Now, interestingly enough, on the first night that it flowers, the flower is actually a female flower. On the second night it flowers, the male parts take over, and the plant becomes a male flower. So one night this flower is a female, one night it's a male, and then it's done. These flowers only last for 2 nights, so pay attention to the show, because if you can get there when they're flowering, it really is worth seeing.